Let's see if we are live yet. Just waiting on the confirmation from YouTube, and there we have it. We are live. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're going to be playing some Road to the Show today. Big shocker. We do this a lot on this channel. And we'll take a peek at our calendar here just for grins. And we're playing New Hampshire. I think that's Altoona. And we'll jump into the month of June as well, playing Portland again and probably New Hampshire again. So let's just get right to it. We're going to play the Fisher Cats here, but of course we have to do some training first. And no, I don't care about the bunting drill. Good first step drill. That's a big jump on the reaction. Training. We don't have any of the strength training. Man, that's the one I really want. You know, I think we'll just do the reaction because 5 points on reaction is huge. Warman Gaming, I'm enjoying MLB The Show 26. There are certain things that have me scratching my head about it still. We'll see if it actually grows on me a little bit. I don't know. So far, I'm not a big fan of just how bad the hitting is when you're in Double-A, at least in Road to the Show. So I don't know. They might fix it in future patches. Who knows? The one that came in yesterday, a little sketchy. Helped a little, but not a lot. So anyway, here we go. New Hampshire Fisher Cats is who we're playing today. They are doing quite well. We are doing quite the opposite. So I'm batting second in the order here in the first game. I got 36 ribbies. How do you think I got those ribbies? It wasn't in the leadoff spot, I'll tell you that much. Top of the first, one out, nobody on. I'm standing in batting 301. Adam Mako on the mound for the Fisher Cats. He only hits 91 on the four-seamer, and that's the quickest pitch he's got. First pitch from this left-hander. Easy take off the outside corner with the curveball. 1-0 the count. I think I might have finally beaten it into my head after yesterday that these guys don't hit the zone worth a darn. And what do? Swing it a change up off the outside corner. Would have been a strike if I would have challenged it, though. So, third pitch of the at-bat. Oh, I'm going to challenge that one and probably take a bite on the butt for it. Yeah, it's a strike. Dang it. Come on, man. That's just rude. All right, 1-2 the count. Here's the fourth pitch of the at-bat from Mako. Yeah, easy take on the four-seamer outside there. 2-2 now the count. Come on, big shoots. In the zone with it if you could. And off the inside corner, we bloop it into shallow right. Second baseman's there to make the catch. It's a P4 is how I would call that one. That's the second out in the top of the first. Moving on, it's bottom of the first. Bases loaded, 2 away. JoJo Parker at the plate for the Fisher Cats. He's hitting .260 on the season, and he's got a 1-2 count against Jack Mahoney, who's already over 30 pitches on the inning. 1-2 the count. Here's the windup and the pitch from Mahoney. And that's into right field. That will score some runs. Let's see what happens here. We're going to throw to second, get the out there. And it's a 2-0 lead for New Hampshire now after that RBI single. Moving on. It's now top of the fourth. Still a 2-0 ball game. Bases empty, nobody out. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Adam Mako still on the mound for the Fisher Cats. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Oh, late swing on a curveball. Oh, I recognize that way too late. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Mako. And I whiff at a curveball well below the zone. All right, we're watching the ones in the zone, swinging at the ones outside of the zone. That's a great start to the at-bat. 2-strike pitch on the way from Mako. Outside with the four-seamer. 1-2 the count. Hey, I saw somebody standing on the other side of the fence there. Maybe I should give him a souvenir here. 1-2 pitch from Mako. And no, big whiff on one low and inside. 2-3 put out will complete the strikeout. And I deserve that strikeout. I swung at way too many not good pitches. Moving on, it's a dynamic challenge. Top of the seventh, 2-0 ball game. I'm 0 for 2 on the day. Adam Mako still towing the rubber here. Nobody out, nobody on top of the seventh. I need to get on base in the worst way possible, and I think I need to just watch every single freaking pitch here because he's not hitting the zone against me hardly at all. And what does he do? Put a four-seamer on the inside corner at the top of the zone. Got a piece of it and fouled it away for an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Mako. And we foul away a curveball at the knees on the inner third. Ooh, he's keeping me inside here. And I have an 0-2 count after 2 straight pitches in the zone. That's the first in this game. The 2-strike pitch. Over top of the zone, and I swung underneath it. Hello, strikeout. Nice to see you again. Dynamic challenge time as I'm somehow back at the plate in the top of the 9th. Last chance for the Yard Goats here. I'm batting .296 on the season now. Josh Winkowski is on the mound. And there's 2 outs and nobody on. I need to get on base. All right, first pitch from Winkowski, who hits 97 on his 4-seamer, 92 on the cutter, 97 on the sinker, 90 on the circle change. And we crack one into right field, I'll be darned. First pitch hacking gets me a single. It may not be pretty, but I'm on base, so we succeed on that dynamic challenge at least. We'll sim to the end of the game. I don't think anything good's going to happen there. No, we lose 2-0. Yep, 2-0 is the final score there. Mahoney now 0-3 on the year for the Yard Goats. 1 for 4 day at the plate. Not spectacular. Not horrific, but yeah, I'd like to see better than that. We'll move on to game number 2, though, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this live stream, because all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Game number 2 starts the Boss Battle Challenge. Chad Dallas is on the mound for New Hampshire. I think, or is it Hartford? No, yeah, it's New Hampshire. I'm going to go with getting on base. I'm not going to get all super crazy on this one. Dallas hits 95 on his 4-seamer, and that's the quickest pitch he's got. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, we crank a cutter foul down the left field line. Man, that was a good one, but I was just a smidge out in front of it. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Dallas. Oh, we'll take it. Yeah, that was definitely in the zone. 0-2 the count now. The 2-strike pitch. And he got me whiffing at one low and away. Hello, strikeout, 2-3 put out, completes it. And yeah, we're striking out like a madman in the live stream so far today. That's not good. Top of the 4th, I'm back at the plate again. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm 0 for 1, and I'm batting 3rd in the order today. I just realized that. Chad Dallas, of course, still towing the rubber for the Yard Cats. First pitch from him this time around. Low and inside with a 4-seamer. It's a 1-0 count. Second pitch of the at-bat. And we crank one in the left center field. That'll get down for extra bases. That's going to go all the way to the wall out there in the alley. And center fielder can't come up with it cleanly, but I'm going to still stay at second base. And a double is a double here, and I will most definitely take that. That'll help the slugging percentage out most definitely, because that has been really rough lately. I'm either hitting homers or singles if I get a hit at all. So, bottom of the 5th, we come back. Yard Cats up 1-0. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Cutter Coffee at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day, 1 for 4 on the series. Brody Brecht on the mound for the Yard Goats. Maybe we can get some double play action here. That's a shot into right field. That will get down for a hit. And throw will come to me. We'll go to second base with it because we will get an out there. Even with the garbage throw. It says on target, but that sure didn't look on target to me. We get the out, and JoJo Parker's knee is swollen to twice its normal size. Oh, boy. He's the guy that made it to 3rd, apparently. Now there's a pinch runner. Dynamic challenge time. It's top of the 6th. Yard Cats up 3-0. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Chad Dallas still on the bump. Nobody out, nobody on. And I just want to get on base. I am not going to be greedy here. First pitch this time around from Dallas. Yeah, I went reaching for a slider outside at the knees. It's an 0-1 count. Big shocker that I go fishing after those. Second pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a cutter that was right down Broadway. That was a good one to swing at, too. 0-2 the count. The 2-strike pitch. Ooh. Almost froze me with that 4-seamer above the zone. It's an 0-2 count yet again as I somehow fouled that off. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a curveball just below the knees. That probably would have been a strike. Yeah, it would have. 0-2 still the count. Here's the next pitch. And a big whiff on one low and away. 2-3 put out again. Completes the strikeout. And I am racking up Ks in a hurry in this series. We're only in game number 2, and that's at least 4 that I can remember. Bottom of the seventh, I should say. 3-0 ball game. Runner on first and one away for Adrian Pinto. He's hitting 183 on the season. Mason Albright now on the mound for the Yard Goats. Here's the 1-2 pitch from him. It's a shot to the left side. 5, 4. And we're going to have to dig that one out most definitely. And we scoop it for the double play. We go around the horn to retire the side here in the bottom of the seventh. We'll take that. It's not often we can pull that one off. Moving on, top of the eighth. I'm back at the plate. 1 out, nobody on. I'm 1 for 3 on the day. Connor Cook now on the mound for the Yard Cats. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Right down Broadway and out into right center field it goes. That will get down in the alley. I'm going to hold up at first because a base hit sure beats getting out number 2. So, yeah, a little bit of the wiggle move there. And we're going to send to the end of the game. It's not going to be a win for the Yard Goats. We are shut out again. 3-0 the final score this time around. So, nothing good going on there. Oh, 2 for 4 on the day. It's 3 for 8 on the series. That's much better than the previous series, at least so far through 2 games. And number 4 for first base prospects and second in the Colorado system. Then why am I still in Double-A if I am that theoretically good? I don't know. We'll move on to game number 3. See what happens in this one. Maybe we can finally pull a win. Let's see. I'm at the plate here. Top of the first. I'm batting third in the order. 2 outs, nobody on. Jack Cushing on the mound for the Yard Cats. He hits 96 on the four-seamer and 94 on his two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Smidge low on the inside corner. It's a 1-0 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Cushing. Oh, we're going to challenge that one. I don't think that was on the outside corner. Nope, it is outside. Gotcha, baby. 2-0 the count for me now after winning a challenge. I like those kind of things. All right, third pitch of the at-bat now from Cushing. Again, low and away with the four-seamer. It's a 3-0 count. Come on, big fella. Give me something good here. Oh, off the inside corner. It's a 4-pitch walk. Oh, catcher is challenging this one. I don't think that caught the corner, bud. No, it did not. It is a verified 4-pitch walk. After 2 out of the 4 pitches get challenged. Top of the third. Yard Goats are up 1-0. Standing in with a 305 batting average. 2 outs, nobody on. Cushing still on the bump. Double or nothing dynamic challenge, huh? Well, we're going to struggle with this, I'm sure. First pitch of the at-bat from Cushing. And we swing at a four-seamer way above the zone. It's popped up for the first baseman down the right field line. Just like that, side is retired. It's a P3 on the line score. And somehow the Yard Goats are out in front 1-0 in this one. All right, bottom of the third. Still a 1-0 ball game. Runner on second, 1 away. Full count for Javon Ward, sorry. He's hitting .333 on the season, and he's 0 for 1 on the day. Payoff pitch on the way here from Jake Brooks. It's a shot up the middle. That will find its way into center field. Runner from second is going to score on the play. And we are definitely going to go to second on this one. He's safe. Oh, RBI double for Ward. And we didn't even get an out. That sucks. All right, top of the fifth. We're still tied at 1. Runner on first, 1 away. Jack Cushing still toeing the rubber here. First pitch of this at-bat from him. Outside with curveball, 1-0 the count. I've got 11 home runs on the season. Huh. Oh my gosh, that is horrible, Warman Gaming. 4 years in a row in Triple-A. That would bother me up one side and down the other again. We foul away a changeup just above the knees to make it a 1-1 count in this at-bat. Third pitch from Cushing. There's one out into right field, but that's not going to get down, is it? No, right fielder makes the play. It's an L9 on the old line score. Oh, so much for having any hint of contact in this game. Top of the eighth, I'm standing in 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Angel Bastardo now on the mound for New Hampshire. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. Runner on first, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Check swing on a slider, but he says I went around. Come on, man. That's just rude. Second pitch of the at-bat from Bastardo. Come on, there you go. Wow, we watched one in the zone. That was definitely in there. Yeah, no point in challenging that call. 0-2 the count. Here's the 2-strike pitch. I went whiffing on a slider outside. This is great at-bat. Watch the one in the zone. Swing at the ones outside of the zone. Gee, I wonder why I struck out. Bottom of the 8th, still a 1-1 ball game. Runner on first and one away. 0-2 pitch to Hedbert Perez from Iverson Castellano. There's one to the left side. 5, 4. Oh, we got to dig it out. We got to do it in a hurry. There we go. We go around the horn to retire the side with another double play. That works for me. All right. We will sim to the end of the game, and we get walked off. As, the Fisher Cats definitely put it to us. So, I've been calling them the Yard Cats, haven't I? I'm pretty sure I have. Well, what a weird animation. Everybody disappeared, and they just showed the backdrop of that scene. That's interesting. All right, anyway, we're going to move on. I went 0 for 3 on the day, 3 for 11 on the series now. And, not a spectacular time at the plate. Come on, register that I went down to confirm advance. We're moving on to what? Game number 4 now. We're down 3-0 in this series. My .299 batting average leads the team. That's disturbing because nobody's hitting 300 on the team. It's no surprise our win-loss record looks the way it does with that kind of batting average. Top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on. Lazaro Estrada on the mound for the Fisher Cats. He hits 95 on the four-seamer and 93 on his sinker. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we're swinging at a four-seamer just off the inside corner at the top of the zone. It's an 0-1 count. Were that a curveball or changeup, I might have stood a chance, but 0-1 pitch. That's in the zone, and we smoke it out into deep right field. Right fielder's running back. I think he's going to catch it. Yes, he will. Well, just to the edge of the warning track out there by the 375 sign. So a long and loud F9 for me on that one. We're moving on. And just like that, I'm back at the plate, top of the third. Fisher Cats are up 2-1. There's runners on first and second, only one away. Lazaro Estrada still on the bump here. First pitch from him this time around. We need an RBI here, I think. And there's one smoked into deep center field. Center fielder's got a read on that. He'll make the catch. Runner from second was tagged, but will not advance on the play. Come on, man. Where's your sense of adventure? We need to be a little more aggressive on the base paths if we're going to pretend like we're even going to win a game here. Bottom of the third, still a 2-1 ball game. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Jace Borofin? Yeah, we'll go with Borofin. He's standing in with a 2-run homer on his line score today. Hitting only .211 on the season, but he's doing good today. 1 for 1 so far. Here's a 1-2 pitch from Michael Prosecki. It's a shot up the middle. That will get into center field. That will score a run as well. Throw goes to me. Throw it to third. Dang it, man. And he's safe. Dude. Come on, game. Why you got to be so rude to me like that? Top of the fifth. 4-1 lead for the Fisher Cats. I'm standing in with 2 outs and a runner on second. Lazaro Estrada still on the bump. First pitch from him this time around. Come on, bud. And we lost one into shallow right field. Right fielder comes on. He makes the play. Side is retired. We're halfway through the game here with the Fisher Cats out in front by a score of 4-1. All right, top of the 8th. I'm standing in again, 0 for 3 on the day. 5-1 lead for the Fisher Cats now. There's a lefty, Josh Fleming, on the mound for them. He hits 93 on the sinker, and that's the only quick pitch he's got. Runner on first, one away. First pitch is well inside with a curveball. 1-0 the count. I shouldn't have gotten out of the way of that. Let it hit me, for crying out loud. Second pitch of the at-bat from Fleming. And we swing at a sinker just a little below the knees. It's fouled away for a 1-1 count. Third pitch of the at-bat. A big whiff on a circle change just outside. And no pitches in the zone, and yet I still have a 1-2 count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. And we dribble one up the middle. That'll be 2. Yep, glove flip, and it's a 4-6-3 double play. No doubt about that one. So another lackluster plate appearance for me, and a second straight offer on the day. As the Yard Goats get beat again. 0 for 4 on the day, 3 for 15 on the series now. This is going not in the right direction. Still hitting .293 on the season, and that leads the team, which is disturbing. Let's move on to game number 5 of this series, and maybe we can get something going, because we have definitely not been there offensively. Somehow I lead the league in RBIs. I haven't had an RBI in like 6 or 7 games at this point. All right, top of the first, 1 out, nobody on. I'm batting second in the order. Trenton Wallace on the mound for the Fisher Cats. He hits 95 on the sinker, and that's all he's got that breaks 90. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Check swing, but he says I went around. Bro, he bounced the curveball off the plate. What am I even swinging at here? Second pitch of the at-bat from Wallace. There's one smoked into left, but not going to get past the left fielder. It's an L7 on the old line score. That's Bo Rofen out there in left field. Interesting. Top of the third. I'm standing in again. Still no score here. I'm 0 for 1 on the day. C.J. Van Eyck is now on the mound for the Fisher Cats. Runner on first and 1 away. Van Eyck hits 94 on his four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, outside with the slider. 1-0 the count. Come on, bud. You got to get that a little bit lower if you want me going after it. Second pitch, inside off the inside corner with that four-seamer. 2-0 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat from Van Eyck. This guy's a four-seamer. That's well above the zone. Easy take again for a 3-0 count. Only one pitch really threatening the zone here. We'll take the 3-0 pitch. Yeah, that was in the zone. Four-seamer there on the outer third. 3-1 the count. The 3-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Curveball off the inside corner. Yeah, I'm with the catcher on challenging that one. I think that caught the zone. Yeah, it sure did. Full count for me now, and I have not swung the bat at a single pitch. This is funny to me for some reason. Sixth pitch of the at-bat now from Van Eyck. It's outside with the four-seamer. We watch them all, and it's a 6-pitch walk. I like those kind of things. Got to keep doing that if I want to see anything worth swinging at. Top of the fifth, Hartford leads 3-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. 3 for 16 on the series. Hunter Gregory now on the mound for the Fisher Cats. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Oh, catches the outside corner. It might have been a smidge high. We shall see. I'm not going to challenge that one. Yeah, that would have been in the zone. 0-1 pitch now from Gregory. And another one just off the outside corner this time. I swing at that one and foul it away. It's an 0-2 count in a hurry for me here. The 2-strike pitch. Oh, we're going to challenge that. Are you kidding me, dude? I think that was low. Oh, no, that was fully in the zone. Man, that's a shame. Bottom of the sixth. Still a 3-0 lead for the Yard Goats. Jackson Hornung. Hornung? Yeah, Hornung is at the plate. That's an interesting last name. He's 0 for 2 on the day, 2 for 11 on the series. My guy, I feel you on that series line score. He's got an 0-2 count against Connor Eaton with a runner on first and 1 away. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Eaton. Ground ball to the left side. Shortstop picks it up. It's a 6-4. Now let's see if we can complete the double play here. And we will. Scooped out of the dirt, and it's a 6-4-3 double play. Side is retired again. I like it. Top of the seventh, Yard Goats are up 6-0. Yeah, there are some very interesting last names here in Double A, that's for sure. Connor Cook is on the mound for the Fisher Cats. 1 out, nobody on. And Cook still hits 97 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, inside with the slider. It's a 1-0 count. How have I gone 7 pitches without swinging the bat? That's just insane to me. Second pitch of the at-bat from Cook. There's one in the zone. Change-up just above the knees. I was out in front of it, and it goes foul down the left field side. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat from Cook. Come on, bud. Give me something good here. And we foul away a slider that was well below the knees. Not one I should have been swinging at. It's a 1-2 count now. Fourth pitch from Cook. Come on, bud. There's one crack into center field. That'll get down for a hit. About time I get me something going. Perfect swing, too. That doesn't happen often for me. Then again, I'm using just swing timing for my hitting, so yeah, perfect is literally pure luck. Bottom of the 8th, Yard Goats up 6-2 now. Runner on second and 2 away for Leo Jimenez. He's standing in for the Fisher Cats. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Still got the 0 for on the year. He's 0 for 12 on this season. He's looking at an 0-1 pitch from Sean Sullivan here. Would like to be able to make an easy play. That's into right field. He gets his first base hit because of that at-bat. Throw to me is decent. We're going to throw to second. Got him. He gets the single, but he's out going for second, so he does finally get a hit on the year, but he's 1 for 13 now. Top of the 9th, Yard Goats up 6-3. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Angel Bastardo now on the mound for the Fisher Cats. Runner on first, 1 away. Bastardo hits 97 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And went fishing for a four-seamer off the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of this at-bat from Bastardo. Ooh, big whiff on a slider at the knees on the outer third. If I wouldn't have swung, it still would have been a strike. That sucks. 2-strike pitch on the way. Outside with the slider. I knew that was coming because I've gone after way too many of those. 1-2 the count now. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. We foul away a four-seamer right down Broadway. I'm with you, Treadstone. I'd like to get something going here, but man, I am just skunking it up so far at the plate. Next 1-2 pitch from Bastardo. Oh, goodbye, baseball. That is definitely going to clear the wall out there. That's a short fence onto the left field foul pole. And just like that, it's a 2-run dinger for me. I'll be darned. 12th homer on the season, a 410-footer. I got every stitch of that baseball. Now, you're going to have to do that more often, Treadstone. That worked out pretty good for that at-bat. You come in, let's go, and bang. 2 pitches later, there's a homer. Oh, I should have watched for the green line. Dang it. You'll win some, you lose some, I guess. Oh, we finally get a win in the series. It's now a 4-1 advantage for the Fisher Cats, so they're definitely going to win the series, and they're all bummed in the dugout like they're not stomping a mud hole in us so far. I went 2 for 4 on the day and now 5 for 19 on the series. Barely a 250 batting average for me. That is ugly. We'll move on to the 6th and final game of this series, though, and we'll see what I can do in that one, as hopefully my bat is waking up. Of course, if I learn to watch a lot more of these pitches, especially being in Double-A, it'll make things a lot easier. My 38 RBIs are now good for second in the Eastern League. How does that work? Top of the first, no score. 1 out, nobody on. I'm standing in against Adam Macko. He kicked my butt in the first game of this series. He hits 91 on the four-seamer, and that's the only quick-ish pitch he's got. First one from him, outside, and maybe a smidge low with the changeup. Definitely outside, though. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Macko. And there's one ripped into left field. Left fielder might get it. No, he's not. It's going to be a two-bagger, as that's going to one-hop the wall out there. We'll take it. A double helps the old slugging percentage out a little bit. Michael Prosecki is happy to see that happening. So maybe hitting in the number 2 spot's a good thing for me here. I seem to be doing a little bit better there than hitting out of the number 3 spot. Top of the third, I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day. 301 the batting average. Adam Macko still on the bump for the Fisher Cats. Nobody out and nobody on here. First pitch of this at-bat. And it's inside with the four-seamer. 1-0 the count. I've scored 5 runs in the last 10 games. I've barely been on base 5 times in the last 10 games. 1-0 pitch on the way from Macko. And he puts one in the zone, upper part of the outer third, and we bloop it into shallow center. Can of corn for the center fielder, and it's an F8 on the old line score. Top of the 5th, still no score. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. 1 out, nobody on this time. Adam Macko still towing the rubber. First pitch from him in this plate appearance. And we crack another one down the left field line. This ball's got a chance. And it's gone as well. Another pulled homer to left field here. I will take that. 13th homer on the season, a 397-footer. That'll clear the wall easily down the left field line here. And, yeah, we'll watch for the green line on this one, though. We're going to get it on that camera angle. Ooh, we do get a green line, and it's obscured by the StatCast box. Well, that's just lovely. Bottom of the fifth, Yard Goats up 1-0 after that solo dinger for me. Ryan McCarty at the plate for the Fisher Cats. He's 0 for 1 on the day, and he's got a runner on second with nobody out. 1-2 pitch on the way here from Jack Mahoney. It's a shot towards right field. It'll get down for a hit. Throw will come to me. I'm going to go with second base. And we'll get him at second, but it's an RBI single for McCarty to tie the ball game at 1 run apiece. Top of the seventh, Fisher Cats are up 2-1 now. They're standing in 2 for 3 on the day, 7 for 22 on the series. So the batting average is getting better with this game. Connor Cook back on the bump for the Fisher Cats. He still hits 97 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. Runner on first, 1 away. And the first pitch is on the outside corner at the knees, and I watched it. I'm not going to challenge that one. That was definitely in the zone, see? 0-1 the count. Second pitch from Cook. That's an easier take. Ball in the dirt, low and away. Runner at first stays put, so didn't really get away from the catcher much. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of this plate appearance from Cook. Oh, had me out in front of a changeup by quite a bit. Somehow I made contact on that one. It's a 1-2 count. At least that one was in the zone and worth swinging at. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. Also in the zone. Another one ripped out to left field. That's going to be over the left fielder's head. Yes, it will. He takes a dive and can't come up with it. I'm going to hold up at second. Runner from first had to hold up before taking off. He stays at third. And it's a one-out double for me here in the top of the seventh. And we have runners on second and third now. That makes me a happy camper. I'm starting to pull baseballs, and it's working. Bottom of the seventh, though, we could not score in the top half. It's still a 2-1 ball game with the Fisher Cats out in front. Jackson Horning at the plate for the Fisher Cats. He's 1 for 2 on the day, hitting .277 on the season. Mason Albright on the bump for the Yard Goats. Let's see. Runners on first and second, 1 away. We could use a double play ball here. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Albright. I believe it's short-lived. Uh-oh. Weird bounce there. And everybody's safe. No, they got the out at second. Okay. At least we got one out on the play. That took a funny bounce off of the pitcher's mound. And I wish my bat was waking up, though. I really do, Warman Gaming, because, man, it'd be nice to finally go on a little bit of a power streak here. Top of the ninth, we're trailing 2-1. Runner on first, 1 away. Josh Winkowski now on the mound for the Fisher Cats. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, 92 on the cutter, 97 on the sinker, 90 on the circle change. First pitch, and we blop one into short right. Can of corn. Call that one an F9, and they're 1 out away from losing 5 out of 6. Oof. And it looks like that's the way it's going to end. Yepper. We lose 2-1 in the final game of the series. We drop 5 out of 6 on the road. And, yeah. Not a surprise the way this team is. Not very many decent players for this level, I would say. 3 for 5 day at the plate, not enough to keep the Yard Goats in it. 8 for 24 on the series. That's a step in the right direction. That's a .333 batting average, and I will take that to the bank, baby. We'll head back to the clubhouse here, and we'll see what kind of training points we've got. And while it's loading and saving and all that fun stuff, I'm going to take a swig of my highly caffeinated beverage over here. Wow, I got 5 training points in that game alone. I must have quite a few sitting here. 14. I wouldn't call that quite a few. But we will most definitely try to improve some things. You know what? We'll bump the power. Why the heck not? Perfect. 14 apiece, and that puts me at 62 overall. I'm okay with that. All right, we'll back out of that. And just for grins and giggles, we'll take a look at the legacy outlook here. Yeah, I am definitely not ready, according to that thing in the bottom left of the screen. Even though I've got better stats on everything but fielding over Rumfield here. It says last 10 games. I don't remember getting 18 or 19 at-bats per game. I think that's the entire season so far. I've got a better batting average, better on-base percentage, better slugging, better OPS, more hits, more homers, more RBIs, more stolen bases. The only thing he's got on me is a better fielding percentage. So, yeah, I don't understand why I am not knocking on the door of AAA here. This is pretty frustrating. I guess we can look at the goals, too. Batting average has been garbage for me. I've got like, one more series to try to pull that up, another 80 points. I don't think it's going to happen. And 7 home runs in 6 games, also, I don't think it's going to happen. RBIs, 20 of them? No, we're not going to get 13 in 12 or in 6 games. It's just not going to work. Yeah, it's annoying as heck considering I know I'm outperforming the guy in AAA and I couldn't get moved up even if I bought my way there, I swear. Of course, we got to do some training. Please tell me that. Yes, strength training. This is one of the best things in there. It bumps your durability by 3. And if you get the gold, you got 12 training points just from doing the training. And I don't know about you guys. Strength training is one of my favorites because it's really easy to get a gold. So, yeah, let's hop through this. It's 45 seconds of dippity-dip-dip. So here we go. Look at me, I'm getting all buff. Come on, do it. Do it now. Get your reps. Yeah, good form. Yeah, I'm being a smarty pants. It's okay. I'm used to it. Ah, we have 6. Come on, do 7. There you go. Let's do number 8. 2 more. Come on. 2 more to get the gold. Do it. Ah, 1 more. Come on. Don't take a rest. Do it. Do it now. We have gold. Got to keep going. Let's get number 12. Come on. We'll go 1 more baker's dozen. Let's do it. Get it up there. Ow. Okay, success. 13 reps, so yeah. I'm glad somebody got a good kick out of me doing that. Sad thing is I probably do that almost every time when I'm doing the training off camera. So, all right, let's jump into this next 6-game series. We have the Altoona Curve coming to town, and both of our records are severely unimpressive. So, yeah, look at that. Me versus TJ Rumfeld. I think I've got him beat up one side and down the other again, but heck, I'm even doing better than Edward Julian in the majors. How the heck does that work? I don't know. Either way, here we go. 6-game series with the Altoona Curve in town. And bottom of the first, I'm batting third in the order here. 305 the batting average. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. And this is an RBI spot if I've ever seen one. So Dominic Parachi on the mound for the Curve. He hits 95 on the 4-seamer and 94 on his 2-seamer. First pitch from the lefty. That's a strike. On the inside corner. I'll let that one go because no point in challenging that. Second pitch of the at-bat from Parachi. Cracked into center field. That'll get down. Runner from second is definitely going to score there. I'll hold up at first. We'll have runners on the corners and a 1-0 lead with nobody out here in the bottom of the first. I'll take that. Got training points out the wazoo for that one. Bottom of the third. It's a 2-0 lead for the Yard Goats. I'm standing in 1-for-1 on the day. Dominic Parachi still towing the rubber. Bases are empty with 1 away this time around. First pitch of this at-bat. And it was on the outside corner with a 2-seamer. We loft that one into center field. Not exactly a can of corn, but it is an F8 on the old line score as the center fielder comes down with it. Bottom of the fifth, still a 2-0 ball game. Runner on first and 2 away. I'm standing in 1-for-2 on the day. I've only seen 3 pitches in my 2 at-bats so far. First pitch this time around from Parachi. Come on, bud. And there's one ripped into right center field. This is going to get down for extra bases. It does not hop over the wall, so we will have a double. And we will actually have an RBI on this as well. So it's a 3-0 lead for the Yard Goats with 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth. Hot diggity. Well, that'll help the old batting average out some. Bottom of the 8th, it's a 3-0 lead for the Yard Goats still. I'm standing in 2-for-3 on the day. How do you say that name? Hung Lang Chang. That's a tongue twister for a pitcher now for the Altoona Curve. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm going to go with getting on base here. Chang will hit 95 on his 4-seamer, 90 on the cutter. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And right down Broadway, and we send an easy fly ball out to center field. Can of corn, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 8th. So first pitch hacking does not pay off for me. We'll send to the end of the game, and the Yard Goats, I think, are going to get the win. We do. It's a 3-0 final score. I'll be darned. This is pretty much a battle of the basement dwellers because both of our teams are not good. So, yeah, we'll move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. My 41 RBIs is still only good for second in the Eastern League. Come on now. We start game 2 with a boss battle challenge. Who's this guy? Anthony Solometo. Oh, I remember him from playing Road to the Show 25. He was kind of not fun to bat against in the majors, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go with getting on base because I'm not going to get greedy here. 2 outs, nobody on. Solometo hits 95 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Big whiff on a changeup. That's not the four-seamer, my guy. Oh, that was a great pitch to hit, but I was swinging like it's the heater. Second pitch of the at-bat. Inside with the four-seamer. We'll take that for a 1-1 count. It gives me the heater, but not in the zone. Third pitch of the at-bat. Oh, four-seamer way high, and I swung at it anyway. 1-2 the count. Next pitch. There's one ripped in the left field. That's going to go deep. Will it stay in the yard? Yes, it'll ricochet off the wall. We're going to go for 2. We will have an easy double. That'll help the slugging percentage and extends my little baby hit streak here. 14th double on the year, and I get a token reward for that. That makes me smile. I don't know why we're watching the replay on that. I'm not going to get a green line. It's not a dinger. Top of the second, 1-1 ball game. Wyatt Hendry at the plate for the Curve. He's hitting only 152 on the year. And he's got a runner on second with nobody out. 0-2 the count. So let's see what Jake Brooks can serve up for him here with this 2-strike pitch. It's a shot to third. Uh-oh. No, it wasn't the third. That went into center field, apparently. Yeah, RBI single for Hendry. I don't know why that was a fielding opportunity for me. All right, bottom of the third. Altoona leading 2-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Anthony Solometo still on the bump for the Curve. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Dribble to third base. He'll scoop that up. Throw across the diamond will get me because I'm still really slow getting down the base path there. And the side is retired after that 5-3 put out. It's 2-1 lead for the Altoona Curve. Let's see what happens as we move on. We're now tied at 3 in the bottom of the 5th. 1 out, nobody on as I'm standing in against Solometo for the 3rd time today. First pitch from him this time around. There we rip one into right field. We're going to keep the right fielder busy if that stays in the yard. No. It's over the fence and out of here, baby. Home run number 14 on the season. 344-footer is just enough to clear the wall out there in right. So definitely not the most impressive home run I've hit, but it still counts. Will we get a green line on this one? That's the big question. There's Solometo. There's the drive to right. No green line that camera angle, but we get it there. So how did that clear the wall? Oh, just barely. And it bounced back through the wall. Man, you would think Sony San Diego would have a little bit better... I don't know how you want to put it, but better borders for the field itself. Been robbed of a home run by a guy sticking his arm through the wall. And there, that ball cleared the wall and then bounced back through it to come out on the playing field. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. Bottom of the 6th, though, Hartford leading 7-5. Runner on second, 2 away. I'm going to go for the RBI here. It will require a base hit. Nick Domkowski. Oh, wow, what a name. He's on the mound for the Curve. He hits 94 on the four-seamer, 93 on the two-seamer. First pitch from him. Outside with the slider. It's a 1-0 count. See me in Colorado soon. Well, we both going on vacation to the same place, bud? Because I am not going to be on the Rockies anytime soon. At least not the way it's looking. 1-0 pitch on the way now from Domkowski. Inside with that two-seamer. It's a 2-0 count. Laying off pitches is paying off for me here. Third pitch of the at-bat. It's going to give me something good to whiff at. No, low and inside with the changeup. Well, not really low, but definitely inside. 3-0 the count now. We should take all the way on a 3-0, but he might just hang one for me here. He does not. He buzzes the dome, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Come on, bud. You're not even threatening the zone in this at-bat. Bottom of the 8th, it's a 7-5 ball game still. Yard goats out in front. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day. Hung Leng Chang now on the mound for the Curve. He still hits 95 on the four-seamer and 90 on his cutter. First pitch. Went squibbing after one well off the inside corner. Circle change, blooped into shallow left. Tons of hang time for the left fielder there, and it's a, I don't know if you want to call that F7 or P7. But, yeah, not going to be over the fence this time, Treadstone. I wish it was, but, you know, we can't always get what we want or something like that from the Rolling Stones. Yard Goats will take the win 7-5 here in game number 2, so I'm okay with that. I'm also okay with a 2-for-4 line score and a 4-for-8 on the series. So, yeah, that's definitely doable. Let's move on to game number 3. All right, I think I might go for a little bit more of this caffeinated goodness over here, too. Man, my OPS of 931 is good for second in the Eastern League. All right, here we go. Bottom of the first. No score. Runner on first. Nobody out. I'm batting second in the order today. Connor Whitegrief? I don't know. He's on the mound. Here's the first pitch. It's in the zone, and we send it out to center field. I don't even know what he throws, but that was a four-seamer, and it is caught by the center fielder. It's an F8 on the old line score there. Top of the second, I'm out in the field. Kiner Delgado at the plate for the Curve. He's hitting only .210 on the season. He's got an 0-1 count. The runner's on first and second, one away. Connor Eaton on the mound. Wind up and the pitch from him. Oh, it's by me into right field, so that will be an RBI. We're going to throw to second. Yeah, get the easy out there. It's a 1-0 lead for the Curve after that RBI single. And now there's 2 outs with a runner on third for Altoona. Bottom of the third, still a 1-0 ball game. I'm standing in 0-for-1 on the day. Connor Whitegrief, I don't know. He's still on the mound, hitting 95 on that four-seamer and 93 on the sinker. Runners on first and second, one away. And we dribble one to the shortstop. That should be 2. 5. No! Safe at second due to the throwing error. Yeah, that's on the shortstop. So I reach on an error, and the bases are loaded with one away here. Bottom of the fourth, I'm back at the plate again. Yard Goats leading 5-1 now. Runner on second, 2 away. Michael Darrell Hicks on the mound for the Curve. I'm going to go for the RBIs. There's a runner on second with 2 away. Darrell Hicks hits 96 on the sinker, 90 on the cutter, 97 on his four-seamer. First pitch. In the zone, we popped up the four-seamer. All right, first baseman's in foul ground to make the play there. Just like that, the fourth inning is now over. But damage has been done on the scoreboard as the Yard Goats lead 5-1 right now. All right, top of the fifth, 5-3 is the score. So the Curve not going down without a fight this time. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Patrick Weigel now on the mound for the Yard Goats. William Lugo standing in for the Curve. He's 1 for 2 on the day, hitting .215 on the season. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch from Weigel. That's a shot up the middle. That'll get into center field. Center fielder will scoop it up. He'll throw to me. Says go 3. Whatever. Got him. So we got the successful out there. It's a double for Lugo. And it's a 5-4 ball game, but we did get the first out of the inning. Bottom of the sixth, 8-4 is the score. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. I must be the only guy on the team without doing anything at the plate. Rick Domkowski is now on the mound for the Curve. He still hits 94 on the four-seamer, 93 on his two-seamer. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch. And we swing it a four-seamer above the zone on the outer third. It's fouled away for an 0-1 count. Second pitch now. Oh, I'm the number 91 MLB prospect. Wow, must not be many good first basemen. Second pitch of this at-bat is a slider outside. Easy take for a 1-1 count. Third pitch on the way. Come on, bud. Inside with the four-seamer. Not going to get the call in there, so it's a 2-1 count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat from Domkowski. There's a ripper to first. He'll take that to the bag himself. It's 3 unassisted, and the side is retired. 8-4 is still the lead for the Yard Goats, though, so I'm not going to complain about that. We might just get ourselves a couple more wins here. Bottom of the eighth, 9-4 is the lead for the Yard Goats. Runner on first, 2 away. I'm standing in against Hung Leng Chang. He still hits 95 on the four-seamer and 90 on the cutter. First pitch, the at-bat, and we foul away a four-seamer just above the zone, but that would have been a strike if the ABS would have been used. 0-1 count on the way now from Chang. Come on, bud. Oh, sweeper above the zone on the inner third. Got me to swing through it. I thought that was going to be a circle change, and it was not. Third pitch of the at-bat. There's one ripped into the right center field. That'll get down for a base hit, and we'll take that. Not going to go for two, but we will end up with runners on the corners now with two away in the bottom of the eighth. I like that kind of stuff. That'll help out the old batting average. And we sim to the end of the game here. Yard Goats are going to take the win. It's a 9-4 final score there. Weigel getting the win out of the bullpen for his first on the season. Not often that we actually do get a win, so that's kind of cool. 1 for 5 day at the plate puts me at 5 for 13 on the series. So let's see if we can keep things going here in game number 4. Well, I guess I better go to continue there, huh? Just might help. All right, I'm up to 42 RBIs on the season, and that now leads the Eastern League. And we got some rain falling here at is this Ship It Stadium, I believe. Top of the first, runners on first and second, 2 away. Deuce Gorson standing, what a name, standing in for the curve. He hits 196 on the season so far, and he's got an 0-2 count against Jake Brooks. Wind up and the pitch from the right-hander Brooks. And it's a shot into right field. We're going to move up to the infield here to take the relay throw. Oh, we're totally going third. You are out by a mile, my good sir. But the Curve do score to make it a 1-0 lead for them after the top of the first. Bottom of the first. Runner on first and 1 away. I'm standing in batting third on the order. 310 the batting average on the season. And Christian Curtis is on the mound for the Curve. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. We dribble one soft liner to the second baseman. Ouch. Another case I can't buy my way on base. It's a little L4 action. We don't need the replay on that, though. Bottom of the third, 2-0 ball game. Runner on second, 2 away. I'm standing in for the second time today against Curtis. Let's see if I can only swing at stuff in the zone. First pitch this time around. Oh, that was at the edge of the zone there. At the knees on the outer third, it's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Curtis. Inside with the curveball again. 1-1 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me that slider right down the heart of the plate if you could. Third pitch on the way. Come on. There you go. Oh, that catches the top of the zone, but I'm going to challenge it anyway. Survey says, oh yeah, easily in the zone. I figured it was worth it. All right, bottom of the third still, 1-2 the count, 2 outs, runner on second. Fourth pitch of the at-bat from Curtis. And we swing over top of 1 in the dirt, 2-3 put out will complete the strikeout, and the side is retired. Moving on to the fourth, the Altoona Curve lead this one by a score of 2-0. And bottom of the fifth, we're tied at 3 runs apiece now. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Christian Curtis still on the bump. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch of this at-bat. Outside with the curveball. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Curtis. And a broken bat. Blooped right back to the pitcher. Technically, a P1. Or would that be an L1? I'm not sure. But, yeah, a little comebacker, but no stank on that one, so he could catch that one easily. Moving on, it's a dynamic challenge here in the bottom of the eighth. Altoona leading 4-3 now. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. Ryan Harbin now on the bump. Nobody out, nobody on. I need to get on base here. Harbin hits 96 on the four-seamer, 94 on his two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we rip one foul down the third base side, out in front of a slider right down the heart of the plate. Come on, man. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. And there we sky one into left center. Shortstop. Can't get to it. Oh, it's a blooper. We'll take a bloop hit when I can get my bat on one. It's a leadoff single here in the bottom of the eighth. I like that kind of stuff. And we will sim to the end of the game as they could not get me around and in the eighth. And we take the L in game number 4. 4-3 the final score there. The Curve take the win. We're still up 3-1 in this series so far. 1 for 4 day at the plate again, 6 for 17 on the series. Nothing to complain about much there. And we shall move on to game number 5. And see if we can get back on the winning side of these baseball games instead of splitting the series 3-3. Because, I'm not a fan of that 3-3 garbage. So here we go. Bottom of the first, 2 outs, nobody on, no score. Sean Sullivan on the mound for the Curve. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we take a four-seamer off the outside corner and drop it into left field. That'll get down for a hit. Weak contact, but I'm still on first, and doing so without an error. Did my little golf clap, and yeah, we got it. Let's go. Bottom of the third, Yard Goats up 1-0. I'm standing in with a runner on first and 1 away. Sean Sullivan still on the pump. First pitch from him this time around. And inside corner with the four-seamer, just outside of the zone, actually. And I foul it away for an 0-1 count. Yeah, that was completely outside of the zone. Second pitch from Sullivan. And we're out in front of a changeup, and it goes foul down the left field side. 0-2 the count in a hurry. The 2-strike pitch from Sullivan. We dribble on the third. Taylor made 5, 4, and 3. There's your double play that retires the side. Getting kind of tired of hitting into those bad boys here. Either way, smile and wave. Top of the fourth. The Curve are up 2-1 now. P.J. Hilson at the plate for them. He's hitting .231 on the season. And he was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Runners on first and second, 2 away, 2-2 the count. Jack Mahoney is going to kick and deal here. And there's one up the middle. That'll get into center field. And throw into me. Yeah, we'll go to third with it. Why not? Oh, those animations are garbage, but we still got him just barely at third base. And the Curve now lead 3-1 halfway through the fourth inning. Bottom of the fifth, we're tied at 3 runs apiece. Runners on first and second, 1 away. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Michael Darrell Hicks is now on the mound for the Curve. He still hits 96 on the sinker, 90 on the cutter, 97 on the four-seamer. First pitch. And we're out in front of a cutter on the outer third, and it goes foul down the left field side. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Darrell Hicks. There's a ground ball. Oh, it eats up a third baseman. I'll be darned, I've got a single. We're playing station to station here with 1 away in the bottom of the fifth. Bases are loaded, and there's only 1 out here. I like this kind of stuff. It makes me a happy camper. We move on. Yard Goats are up 6-3. It's the bottom of the seventh. 2 outs, nobody on. Nick Domkowski. Gosh, why do I struggle with that name so much? It's not that difficult. He's on the mound for the Curve, though, and he hits 94 on the four-seamer, 93 on the two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat. And I'm way out in front of a changeup on the outside corner. Hello, strike one. It's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Domkowski. And we bloop one into shallow center. Will that get down? Oh, nobody can get to it. It's another blooper. I'll take it, though. Multi-hit ball games make me a happy camper. Bottom of the eighth. I'm standing in 3 for 4 on the day, 9 for 21 on the series. It's an 11-3 lead for the Yard Goats. 2 outs, nobody on. Brandon Bedois on the mound for the Curve. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, though. 90 on the cutter, 94 on the two-seamer. First pitch from him. Inside with the slider. It's a 1-0 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Bedois. I'm assuming that's how you say his name. And we foul away a slider on the inside corner. That would have just barely caught the strike zone. Yeah, that was a good pitch. Third pitch of the at-bat from Bedois. Come on, bud. There, he puts a slider on the outside corner. We send it out to center field. That's going to get caught, though. F8 on the line score, on the warning track, and that's all we got for that at-bat. Either way, Yard Goats way out in front. 11-3 the score currently after 8 innings. And we will send to the end of the game. Not a surprise that the Yard Goats take the win. It's an 11-3 final score. And, yeah, we lead 4-1 in this series. Seems like this one's taking forever here. 3 for 5 day at the plate. Nothing to complain about there. So, yeah, 6th and final game of this series against the Curve. Let's see what we can do. .316 batting average. Leads the Eastern League, but it's not good enough to get me to AAA, unfortunately, despite how bad the guy in AAA is playing. Bottom of the first here, the Curve are up 2-0. There's a runner on second, nobody out. I'm batting second in the order. Dominic Parachi on the bump for the Curve again. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, 94 on his two-seamer. First pitch from the lefty, right down Broadway, and we pop one up into shallow right field. Can of corn for the right fielder. Say hello to an F9 on the line score for me. Runner at second does not tag up and advance. So, yeah, one away now in the home half of the first. Bottom of the second, I'm back at the plate. We got some rain starting to fall here. Parachi's still on the bump. It's a 3-2 lead for the Yard Goats. Runners in the corners, one away. First pitch of the at-bat from Parachi. There's another fly ball into right field. Will that be enough for the runner at third to tag up and score for a sac fly? Catch is made, tag goes, throw in up the third base line, and it's a sac fly for me to make it a 4-2 lead for the Yard Goats. We'll take the sac fly. That's fine by me. Bottom of the fourth, still a 4-2 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day with that sac fly. 315 the batting average so far. 2 outs, runner on first. Parachi's still on the bump. First pitch from him. And another bad contact on a four-seamer in the top half of the zone. Second baseman's going to make the play on the infield dirt, and just like that, it's a P4 on the line score. Oh, smile and wave. We come back, bottom of the sixth, 7-2 is the score. Yard Goats out in front, runner on second, one away. Hung Leng Chang back on the bump for the Curve. He hits 95 on that four-seamer still, and 90 on his cutter. First pitch from him. Outside corner, we're going to take that one. There's no point in challenging that one, I don't think. Yeah, that definitely caught plenty of the corner, unfortunately. 0-1 pitch now from Chang. It's a bit high with that heater. 1-1 the count. Come on, bud. You could do a circle change that starts off as high as that four-seamer did. That would be great. Instead, it's a cutter on the outside corner. We dribble it foul down the third base side. 1-2 the count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat now from Chang. Low and away with the four-seamer. No, you got to do a slider out there, dude, not the four-seamer. 2-2 the count. Next pitch from Chang. Come on, bud. And we dribble one to the third baseman. He scoops it up, throws the first. Scooped at first for the out. And that's the second out here in the bottom of the sixth. Top of the seventh, Hartford leading 8-2 now. Trey Gonzalez at the plate for the Curve. He's hitting only .204 on the season, 0 for 2 on the day, 4 for 19 on the series, so that's okay. It's a little better than his season marks, so. Runner on first, one away, 0-1 the count. Here's the windup and the pitch from Sean Sullivan. And it's a shot to the left side, 5, 4. We're going to scoop this one out of the dirt. And there you go. We go around the horn 5, 4, and 3. Double play retires the side. That makes me a happy camper. Bottom of the eighth. It's a 9-3 lead for the Yard Goats. 2 outs, nobody on. I'm standing in with a .312 batting average. Hung Leng Chang still on the bump for the Curve. I'm 0 for 3 on the day. What the heck? First pitch of this at bat. There's one smoke down the right field line. Is that going to stay fair? No, it is caught in foul ground out there. Not a lot of space between the wall and the foul line, but that's where the catch is made. 9-3 is the score after 8 here in Hartford. All right, we'll send to the end of the game here. It looks like the Yard Goats are going to take the win. Yep, 9-6 is the final score there. Prosecki gets the win for number 2 on his record for the season. And 0 for 4 day at the plate puts me at 9 for 26 on the series. So that's still over a 300 batting average. I'll take it. I'm the number 90 MLB prospect, second in the first baseman, second for Colorado. So the farm system in Colorado must not be very great if I'm number 2 in the system. But, we'll return to the clubhouse here, do some more training, and swig some more caffeine, and hope for the best in the next series here. Oh, I got a pair of those now. Okie dokie. I guess we're going to have to open those up, huh?
Back now on MLB.
I don't care. I know I'm in the top 100. Thank you for that. The month is over as well, so I will double check my goals because I'm sure they're not going to be pretty. And ones that are completed. Well, I sure the heck did not get the good ones here, so smile and wave, smile and wave. Not doing a lot on the getting promoted front, at least not yet, really. Well, we already got that one, so see you later. A bunch of new stuff that I'm not going to use because I already have gold stuff in a lot of my slots. Yeah, we don't need left-handed bat flips. And I don't need a second one of those bats. So, yeah. All right. Training points. We got plenty of those. What do we got for here? I haven't seen many messages popping up. Stephanie Saunders, what do you got for me here, chickie? Oh, top 100 prospects list. Yeah, we know. Currently ranked 90. Yay. It's a good start. Well, I don't know how good the start has been. I personally think this is a bit sketchy for Double A. Number 2 is a first baseman. Number 2 in the Rockies organization. I know that. Thanks, Stephanie, for letting me know. Oh, you're doing so good. Because it sure doesn't seem like it. I'm not thrilled with my performances anyway so far. Oh, new goals. Overall 65. That's been there. Be the top prospect for the organization. Well, I'm already number 2. That's going to be kind of hard to not hit it. Just for grins, we'll look at the legacy. Still nowhere near ready, even though I am stomping a mud hole in Rumfield. And I'm only 1 point lower than him overall. So, yeah, I don't know how I'm not in AAA. I really don't. Other than just, you gotta have the points there, dude. We got enough to do that. So we will definitely bump up the contact. 3 points there is not going to get me much of anything. Yeah, nothing productive there anyway. So we'll just hold on to that, and we'll run into our next series against the Sea Dogs. But of course, first we have to do our training. That plate vision one wouldn't be bad. Depends on what else we've got. Reaction, a 4-point bump to reaction. That's pretty good. Yeah, we're going to do that. We'll do the reaction one there. Because 4 points on that is huge. All right, here we go. Going to play a game against the Sea Dogs. Well, I'm going to play the whole series, but still. First game of the series here. I'm the number 1 ranked first base prospect after doing a training. What the heck? How? Top of the first. I'm batting .310 on the season. Standing in with 1 out, nobody on. Number 2 in the order here, Alec Gamboa on the mound for the Sea Dogs. He hits 95 on the 4-seamer and 93 on the 2-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. We went fishing for one low and inside. Shortstop runs it down, throws the first. What a spin move there to get the second out of the inning. Man, there ain't nothing you can do when the guy's going to play like that. Top of the third, 2 outs, nobody on, still no score. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Alec Gamboa still towing the rubber for Portland. First pitch of the at-bat from him this time around. Low and inside by quite a bit with that cutter. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Cutter does not get the call, just below the knees there. Good location. I almost swung at that. Third pitch of the at-bat. It's on the outside corner, and we laced it right to the second baseman. Man, good swing timing, good contact, but it's right at the second baseman. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Bottom of the third. Still no score. Nelly Taylor at the plate for the second time today for the Sea Dogs. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout on his line score. He is hitting .268 on the season, though. Runner on second, 2 away. And let's see what the 0-1 pitch from Brody Brecht gets us here. It's a shot up the middle. That will get into center field. That'll score the runner from second. And we're definitely throwing to second. Yep, and the out is made. Side is retired, but the Sea Dogs get the run, so they're leading 1-0 now after 3 innings. All right, top of the fifth, we're tied at 2. 2 outs, nobody on as I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Alec Gamboa still towing the rubber. Let's see what I can do against him this time around. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, a little high with the 4-seamer, and I swung at it anyway. It's popped into shallow right field. And it's an F9 on the old line score there. Dynamic challenge time, as it's still a 2-2 ball game in the top of the 7th. 2 outs, runner on second. Patrick Halligan now on the bump for the Sea Dogs. Of course, I want the RBI. Getting on base would be nice, but I want the ribby. Halligan does hit 96 on the four-seamer, though, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And there's one in the left field. Not great contact on that slider, even though I had good swing timing. And it's an F7 on the line score, and that sends us to the 7th inning stretch. Don't forget your Cracker Jack, boys and girls. Bottom of the 8th, still a 2-2 ball game. Isaiah Jackson at the plate for the Sea Dogs. He's hitting 200 on the season, and he's 0 for 2 on the day. Runners on first and second, 1 away. 1 and 2 the count as Mason Albright is going to kick and deal here. I can't come up with it. It gets into right field. The run is going to score. We'll throw to second, get the out there, and that's the second out in the inning. But the Sea Dogs now hold a 3-2 lead in the bottom of the 8th. And Mikey Romero is going to be injured. Okie dokie. Likely to be just a severe sprain. Framey De Leon is a pinch runner on third base now. Dynamic challenge time as I'm standing in top of the 9th. 3-2 ball game. Runners on first and second, 1 away. Regis Cena. We'll go Cena. You can't see him anyway. He's on the mound for the Sea Dogs, and I want to drive in the tying run here. I would be lying if I said I didn't. Cena will hit 96 on the four-seamer and 92 on his cutter. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Oh, we're going to challenge that one. I think that was a smidge off the outside corner. Yes, it was. 1-0 the count after challenging and succeeding on the challenge. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Cena. That's one in the zone. We rip it out into deep left field. Left fielder's running back. He will make the play on the warning track. Runner from second will tag and advance to third. So we got runners on the corners with 2 outs now in the top of the 9th. We have a chance. And, you know, as the old meme goes, if you're saying we have a chance, we will sim to the end of the game, and Sea Dogs are going to take the win. 3-2 the final score there. Can't quite pull it off in the top of the 9th. I tried. That's all I can say. And 0 for 5 day at the plate. Apparently I wasn't trying very hard. So, yeah. We will move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. All right. Top of the first. No score. Runner on first. Nobody out. Jake Bennett on the mound for the Sea Dogs. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, 93 on his two-seamer. First pitch. We smoke one down the right field line, but that's going to get out of play there. Yeah. 0-1 the count after the foul ball. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Bennett. And one at the knees. I ground to short. That's going to be a pair. Yep. 6, 4, and 3. There's your double play. That empties the bases and puts 2 outs on the board. We don't need the drone shot there. Bottom of the second. Still no score. Runner on first. Nobody out. Yoferi Rodriguez on the mound. At the plate for the Sea Dogs. Yeah, he obviously looks like he's about to throw a pitch there, right? He's hitting .297 on the season for Portland. He's got an 0-2 count. Here's the windup and the pitch from Connor Eaton. Oh, it's a foul ball. Just barely foul. We move on to runners on first and second. 1 out, top of the third. Portland leading 3-1. Jake Bennett still on the mound. First pitch from him this time around. And we're out in front of one that goes foul down the third base line. Change up there had me way out in front. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Bennett. And there's one smoked into deep left center field. Is that going to get caught? No, that will get down. I will take the single, and we'll play station to station as they had to hold up and wait to see if that was an out or not. Bases are now loaded with 1 out in the top of the third. Top of the fifth, 4-1 lead for Portland. Somehow we did not score with the bases loaded. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Bases empty, nobody out. Jake Bennett still towing the rubber here. First pitch of the at-bat from him. We foul away a four-seamer at the top of the zone on the inner third. 0-1 the count. I've got a 1047 OPS in my last 9 games. Wow. Second pitch of this at-bat. We smoke one out to left field again, and that'll be caught at the knees by the left fielder. We'll call that one an L7 for the old line score. And top of the 7th, Portland leading 6-1. Runner on first, one away. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Wyatt Olds back on the mound for the Sea Dogs. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, 95 on his two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, geez, fishing for the slider outside. Oh, that was not a good pitch to swing at all. Second one now from Olds. And I'm reaching for the slider outside again. This time it was low on top of being outside. And I have an 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch. Got me to swing at another slider outside of the zone. This time I foul it down the third base side, and it's still an 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch from Olds. You going to show me that four-seamer, bud? That's not it. Slider on the outside corner. Finally one in the zone. I foul that one off as well. 0-2 the count. Come on, four-seamer up and in. Buzz the dome on me if you could. No, slider again at the knees. That's fouled away yet again. 0-2, still the count. And we're looking at pitch number 6 of this at-bat. And we finally dribble one to the third baseman. He'll go the short way to second. Relay to first in time. It's a 5-4-3 double play. That sends us to the 7th inning stretch here in Portland. Don't forget your Cracker Jack, boys and girls. And we will sim to the end of the game. Sea Dogs are going to take the win, 7-1, the final score there. And, poor Connor Eaton still has a winning record for the Yard Goats, but he's 5-4 now after taking the loss in Game 2. 1 for 4 day at the plate puts me at 1 for 9. I'm up to number 56 in the MLB prospect list? What? How did that happen? Anybody worth a darn make it into the majors already, and I'm all that's left? I mean, wow, I jumped nearly 40 spots in 2 games. That's insane. All right, here we go. Next game, it's the top of the first, no score, 1 out, nobody on. I'm batting second in the order against Noah Dean. He hits 96 on the four-seamer. The first pitch was that four-seamer right down Broadway. We sent it out to center field. And just like that, it's a can of corn. F8 on the line score, and that's the second out in the top of the first. Top of the fourth. Sea Dogs up 5-0. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day, 1 for 10 on the series. Noah Dean still on the mound, bases empty, and nobody out. Dean's only quick pitch is that 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer. So first pitch this time around. Ooh, gets the call in the inside corner. Number 1 first baseman in the minors, number 2 in the Colorado system. 0-1 the count for me here as he caught the inside corner with that four-seamer. Second pitch of the at-bat from Dean. There's one in the zone. We send that to second base. It's a 4-3 putout. Has no chance of me beating that one out for a base hit. Top of the 5th, we're somehow tied at 5 apiece. 1 out, nobody on. Noah Dean still on the mound despite his ERA getting absolutely wrecked in this one. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch of this at-bat from Dean. And we foul away a four-seamer on the outside corner. It's an 0-1 count. I got 14 doubles at somehow first on the team. And I don't even know how I got that many doubles other than dumb luck. I went fishing for a curveball in on my kneecaps, and it's an 0-2 count after a really, really bad pitch to swing at. The 2-strike pitch. High, gets away from the catcher, though. 2-3 putout will complete the strikeout, and there you have it, 2 away in the top of the 5th. Top of the 7th, we're still tied at 5. 2 outs and nobody on. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day, 1 for 12 on this series. I am not enjoying being in Portland, apparently. Tyler Uberstein on the mound for the Sea Dogs. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the right-hander, and it's off the inside corner with the four-seamer. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Uberstein. And we pop one up into shallow right center field. Right fielder's running on. Will he get there to make the play? He will. And that F9 takes us to the 7th inning stretch here in Portland. Don't forget your Cracker Jack, boys and girls. 5s everywhere. 5 runs, 5 hits for each team. Top of the 9th. Yard Goats up 7-5 now. I'm standing in 0 for 4 on the day. Batting average now down to a 297. Patrick Halligan is on the mound for the Sea Dogs now. 1 out, nobody on. Halligan hits 96 on that four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, outside with the four-seamer. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Halligan. Come on, bud. You hang it, I'll bang it. Oh, he hung the slider on the inside corner, and I was still out in front of it and could not make contact. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat. There's one at the knees below the knees on the outer third. We send it into right field. It'll be a simple single here in the top of the ninth. That'll extend my baby hit streak to, 2 games now. Oh, we will sim to the end of the game, though. And the Yard Goats take the win. 7-5 the final score there. Weigel getting the win out of the bullpen for the Yard Goats. So 1 for 5 day at the plate puts me at 2 for 14 on the series. Not spectacular. But we will go on to our next game. I think this is game number 4 of the series, if my brain is counting correctly. 862 OPS now. Oof. It's good for second in the league. But apparently not good enough to get me promoted to Triple-A. Top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on, no score here. Chi-Young Liu on the mound for Portland. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. It's on the inside corner, and we dribble that four-seamer out to the second baseman. It'll be a 4-3 putout, and the side is retired. Moving on, still no score here. Bottom of the first, still scoreless. Brendan Rodgers at the plate for the Sea Dogs with a runner on second and nobody out. Rodgers is hitting .249 on the season, and he's a 2022 Gold Glove Award winner, and he's back down to Double-A. What happened with Brendan Rodgers, man? 0-2 the count for him. Wind up and the pitch from Jack Mahoney. It's a base hit to right field. That will most definitely get down for a hit. Throw will go to me. They're saying 4. All right, throw to the plate. Not going to be in time. Yeah, that is the really weird Warman Gaming. How he's the 22 Gold Glove winner, but 4 years later he's down in Double-A. I mean, what did he screw up so badly to get demoted that far? I mean, I think I'd rather retire than get knocked down to Double-A, unless he's just there for an injury or something. Top of the fourth, Yard Goats up 2-1. Nobody out, nobody on. Chi-Young Liu at the plate, on the mound for the Sea Dogs. First pitch from him this time around, and he got me to swing at a slider below the knees. Probably would have been a strike either way. Yes, it would. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Liu. And he got me to swing over top of a splitter even lower. 0-2 the count, as I've swung at 2 pitches that are not good ones to try to hit. The 2-strike pitch from Liu. There's one worth swinging at. Four-seamer on the outer third, sent out to right field, but right at the right fielder. He makes the play, and it's an F9 on the old line score for me. Bottom of the fifth, we're still up 2-1 here. Nathan Hickey at the plate for the Sea Dogs. He's hitting .224 on the season, and he's 0 for 1 on the day. Runner on first, 1 away, 0-2 pitch on the way here from Jack Mahoney. That's going to be one to the second baseman. Throw goes to short, relay to first. I don't think that throw's going to be in time. No, he beats it out on the back end. Yeah, we did not get him at first. So now he's standing on first base with 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth. Top of the sixth, we're tied at 2 runs apiece. Runners on first and second, nobody out. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Tyler Samaniego is now on the mound for the Sea Dogs. He's a lefty with a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Also hits 94 on the two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a four-seamer at the top of the zone. 0-1 the count. I'm still hitting .353 with runners in scoring position. That is really weird. Second pitch of this at-bat is outside at the knees with a slider. 1-1 the count. Looking at pitch number 3 here from Samaniego. Can we do anything with it? We're going to send it down the right field line. Right fielder's giving chase out in the corner. He'll make the catch near the line. Runner from second will tag up and advance on the long fly out in right field. Top of the 7th, Yard Goats are up 7-2. Runner on third, one away. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day, 2 for 17 on the series. My goodness, that's a horrible stat line. Patrick Halligan still on the bump for the Sea Dogs. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. We crack one over the... Oh, I thought it was over the shortstop's head into left center, but no. It's an L6. What you got to do? Apparently not that. Top of the 8th, 12-2 is the score. Hartford out in front. 2 outs and nobody on as I'm standing in 0 for 4 on the day. Am I the only guy that can't do anything at the plate for the Yard Goats today? Wyatt Olds is on the bump for Portland. He hits 96 on that four-seamer, 95 on the two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat. And we swing over top of a changeup well below the knees on the outside corner. Yeah, they've gone back to not hitting the zone against me at all. Second pitch of the at-bat. And there's one in the zone. Four-seamer in the top part. It's fouled away for an 0-2 count. All right, the 2-strike pitch on the way now from Olds. And that check swing on a slider low and away strikes me out. So, yeah. I think I need to stop playing Portland if I'm going to pretend to have any kind of batting average at all. I am 0 for 5 on the day now. Oof. Yeah, we will sim to the end of the game. Yard Goats are going to take the win because I don't even think we could botch a 12 or a 10-run lead. So, yep, smile and wave. We take the win. And I went 0 for 5 on the day. That puts me at 2 for 19 on the series. That is pathetic for a series stat line. Yeah, other guys on the team. 3 for 4 with 2 homers. Chris Bryant, 3 for 5 with a home run and a triple. 2 for 5 from Caleb Hobson. He got a triple and 3 ribbies. What am I doing? Riding the pine, or at least I should be against these guys, because I can't do squat against Portland today, apparently. All right, here we go. What is this, game number 5? I don't know. I got 14 homers on the season, though, and that leads the Eastern League. I guess that's a perk. Yep, number 2 in the batting order today. 294 the batting average. Runner on first, nobody out. Dalton Rogers on the mound for the Sea Dogs. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, and a slider right down Broadway. And I'm out in front, fouling it away for an 0-1 count. Second pitch. There's one right back to the mound. It'll be a 1, 6, and 3 double play that empties the bases and puts 2 outs on the board. Oh, what's the Ginger got to do for a base hit? Apparently not swing the bat. Bottom of the second, still no score. Runners on the corners and 2 away for Framey De Leon. He's hitting an even 200 on the season, so he's got the Mendoza line on his stat line now. 3-1 the count for him against Michael Prosecki. Let's see if we can get a simple ground ball out here. That's a dribbler to the left side. 5-3. Uh-oh, I got to scoop it again. Oh, no. Play is made and side is retired. We are still scoreless after 2 after that 5-3 putout. All right, we move on to a dynamic challenge. It is now the top of the third. Still no score. Runners on first and second. 1 away. Dalton Rogers still toeing the rubber for the Sea Dogs. I'm going to go with driving in a run because I like RBIs. Those make me happy. First pitch this time around from Rogers. Ball, no. Slider off the outside corner. Called a ball. That could have been challenged into a strike, but the catcher wasn't having it. 1-0 pitch now from Rogers. And there's a four-seamer just above the zone on the outer third. Sent foul down the right field line and out of play. That one could have technically been a strike on the ABS system as well. Next pitch. And we fly one into center field. This time we keep it between the lines, and it's an F8 on the line score. Runner from second will not advance on the flyout. Can't say that I blame him there. Bottom of the fourth, we are still scoreless. Isaiah Jackson at the plate for Portland. He's hitting .238 on the season. He's got runners on first and second with 1 away. 1-2 pitch on the way here from Michael Prosecki, who's still on the mound for the Yard Goats. It's a shot up the middle. That'll get into center field. Runner from second's probably going to score here. And I'm going to go and get this easy out at second because bang zoom just like that. 1-0 lead for Portland. Runner on third and 2 away in the bottom of the fourth. Dynamic challenge time as top of the sixth. It's still a 1-0 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Dalton Rogers still on the bump. And I need to get on base in the worst way possible. Rogers has been flirting around the outside of the zone against me here in the last at-bat. First one this time around. Outside corner and into center field it goes. That'll get down in front of the center fielder, so I managed to get myself a single. Only my third hit of the series, if memory serves correct. And that's not good because I've had like 24 at-bats now. Top of the 8th, 1-0 lead for Portland. 1 out, nobody on. I'm facing off against Wyatt Olds again. He still hits 96 on the 4-seamer, 95 on his 2-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, we're going to challenge that one. That was a little bit high there, bud. I don't think that was a strike at all. Oh, it is a strike. Oh, what a pitch, man. Wow. 1 out now. Nobody on. 0-1 pitch on the way from Olds. And swinging to miss at a 2-seamer off the inside corner. That one did not catch any hint of the zone, so I've earned this 0-2 count. Next pitch. Swinging to miss at a slider low and away. Just like that. 3-pitch K. Oh, we will sim to the end of the game, and we're going to lose this one by a score of 1-0. That was a good pitcher's duel, I would say, as Prosecki takes the L. He's now 2-5 on the year. 1 for 4 day at the plate, though, puts me at 3 for 23 on the series. Oh, my goodness. Dude, that's like a 120 batting average. That is horrible. We'll move on to what I hope is the final game of this series, because I have not been paying attention to how many losses we've had playing Portland. 43 Ribbies leads the team, but not the league. So, here we go. Day game action here in whatever game number this is in the series. Alec Gamboa is on the mound for Portland. There's 1 out, nobody on him, batting second in the order. Gamboa hits 95 on the 4-seamer still, and 93 on his 2-seamer. First pitch from the left-hander. Oh, out in front of a changeup by quite a lot there. Big whiff, and it's an 0-1 count. Next pitch of the at-bat. Oh, geez. Sweeper in the zone. Late swing. Barely got a piece to foul that off for an 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch from Gamboa. Outside corner with a 4-seamer. We send it into shallow center. Center fielder's there. He makes the play. F8 on the line score. And now there's 2 away. Bottom of the first. Still no score. Brendan Rodgers at the plate for Portland. He's hitting .250 on the season. And Brody Brecht is on the mound, going to be throwing an 0-1 pitch to him with the runner on first and nobody out. Come on, big fella. There you go. Ground ball to me. We'll throw to second. Retreat back to the bag at first. Catch is made. It's a 3-6-3 double play. And now the bases are empty with 2 away in the bottom of the first. Top of the third, 1-0 lead for the Yard Goats. Runner on first and 2 away as I'm standing at 0 for 1 on the day. 3 for 24 on the series. Yeah, it's a 125 batting average. Alec Gamboa still towing the rubber here for the Sea Dogs. First pitch from him. And dribble it to short. That'll be an easy one. Yep, throw across the diamond gets me with ease. And now we're heading to the bottom of the third with a 1-0 lead in Portland. And bottom of the fourth, still a 1-0 ball game. Max Ferguson at the plate for the Sea Dogs. He's hitting .212 on the season. Brody Brecht still on the bump for the Yard Goats. Runner on second, nobody out here. And let's see what the 1-2 pitch from Brecht will get us against Ferguson. It's a shot up the middle. That'll get into center field. Runner from second is going to try to score on the play. Throw comes to me, and yeah, we'll take the out at second because it's right there. Easy play. 1 away now in the bottom of the fourth as it's an RBI single for Ferguson. Dynamic challenge time in the top of the fifth. Still a 1-1 ball game. Runners on first and second. 2 away. Alec Gamboa still on the bump for Portland. I want to drive in the run. That's going to require a base hit, so let's see what I can do against Gamboa this time. First pitch of this third at-bat against him. And we dribble one up the middle. That'll get down for a hit. Runner from second. Pauses at third. Oh, then he breaks for home. Throw in is not going to be in time. And just like that, Hartford has a 2-1 lead after an RBI single from me here in the top of the fifth. Let wonders never cease. All right, bottom of the sixth, still a 2-1 lead for the Yard Goats. Runner on first and 1 away for Max Ferguson. He's standing in 1 for 2 on the day. And he's got a 2-2 count here against Brody Brecht. Wind up and the pitch from Brecht. We could use a double play ball here. That's one to the left side. 5, 4. Relay to me. Are we going to get him? I don't know. It's going to be close. Catch is made. We go around the horn for a double play, and the side is retired. That makes Brody a happy camper on the mound, I'm sure. Top of the 7th, still a 2-1 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day, 4 for 26 on the series, which is ugly. Oh, 2 outs, runner on first. Tyler Samaniego on the bump for the Portland now. He still hits 97 on the 4-seamer, 94 on his 2-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat. He cracks one right down the middle. I send it out to deep left field. Left fielder's got a read on it. Will it clear the wall? No, it dies at the edge of the warning track, and that sends us to the 7th inning stretch. Long and loud F7, and here we go with some Cracker Jack, man. Top of the 10th. Yard goats up 3-2. Runner on first. Nobody out. And Jeremy Wu Yelland on the mound for the Sea Dogs. He hits 97 on the 4-seamer and 93 on his cutter. First pitch. I'm swinging at a 4-seamer way above the zone and off the outside corner even. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Wu Yelland. There's one ripped into right field. That'll get down. A multi-hit day at the plate for me, and we have runners on first and second with nobody out here in the top of the 10th. I like that kind of stuff. That makes me happy. And we will sim to the end of the game. We put up a 5 spot in the top of the inning, and the Sea Dogs put up 3. And we still win 7-5, though, so, I mean, that's kind of a perk, right? But we only took 2 out of the 6 games. 2 for 5 day at the plate, 5 for 28 on the series. Oh, that is so horrible. But, yeah, that'll be all she wrote for this series, and I'm going to call this the end of the live stream. So, yeah, for those of you that have been hanging out with me today, thanks for being here. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.